Hey everyone, it's Karen here and I'm coming to you on this wonderful Tuesday after a long weekend here in Queensland in Australia. And so I just wanted to come and share some things that, I've learned over the years, but something that really I believe can alter your whole entire life. And I know that's a big statement, absolutely get that. But here is something that I want to talk about, because one of the things that often I hear, in just talking to my friends and family, is that when they're sharing a lot of information, sometimes, maybe you're someone who does this too. I know I certainly was, but when you're sharing information, most people, they tell you all about the problems, and they can tell you about all the things that have gone wrong about a particular situation. So, it might be things that they haven't achieved. It might be things that they wanted but they couldn't get. Maybe it's something that happened on the road. Maybe it's something that it's happening in your life. And what I tend to find is that a lot of people focus on what the problem is without even thinking of a solution. So sometimes, and I hear this a lot with, with mums, because, women have gone to work, then they've had a family, and then they're deciding whether to stay at home or not stay at home. And here's the interesting thing. A lot of people think that you have to go back to work in an environment that takes you away from your children. And you know what? I guess the thing is if you're looking at it from that perspective and that there's no other options, 100%, then you are probably right. And here I am. I'm just offering you my perspective, a different perspective to maybe what you've had or you've thought about. But what if you started to question things, in a different way? So like for mums having to go back to work, what if there was another way to make money? What if there was another way to be at home, not have to worry about daycare, and spend all your time at work to pay the people at daycare and then for them to raise your child? What if you're in a sporting environment and you don't achieve or receive the things that you like? Well, it's not about getting disappointed. It generally is about getting disappointed you didn't achieve what you wanted. But why not change the perspective and start to understand parameters and processes and understand some things that will help you move through a process for yourself so you can understand it, and you then know what's important and what things you need to implement to maybe change that outcome. What if, there's probably a million different types of perspectives and things that we can look at where there's a problem, and very quickly we could talk about the problem, but then focusing on the solution. So, hey, Aram, thanks so much for jumping on. Thanks for the wave. Great to have you here. And you know what? Aram's a classic example. Aram is a stay-at-home mum. She's got 4 amazing children. Her husband works away, and and she's doing some things for herself, and working on creating a lifestyle for herself, so that that gives her and her husband some options down the track. But not only is she doing that, she's actually helping other people in her life be able to do exactly the same. And so my challenge to you is to start asking the question, your way is not the only way. The way you think about things is not the only way. There is a different perspective. Now, obviously, and I know for myself, the things that I do today are not the things that I ever thought I would be doing. Yes, I work in network marketing. That is not something that I thought I would ever do. And in fact, I was extremely skeptical because I had been taught, that those kinds of things were scams. So that was my belief, without any fact, by the way, without any fact. And I was willing to believe something that I was told because that suited my mindset, whatever. But here's the thing. I love helping people. I love helping people get results, whether it's through health or, through mindset or, through fitness. And I love helping people with being able to make some money around their children. Absolutely love it. And it's my passion. It's my absolute passion today. And if I didn't change my mindset, and if I didn't start focusing on different perspectives and different solutions to the problem that we had, then I would not be sitting here talking to you today. 100% I do know that. And I also know that I wouldn't have been able to help a lot of people and impact a lot of lives. So my question to you is, if your thought process is serving you, or ask yourself, that thought process you have, what part of you is it serving? Is it serving the process and the mindset that keeps you in your suffering? Or are you willing to take off the blindfold and maybe look at a different perspective? Maybe just start asking some different questions, because that will open up some, different perspectives, different solutions to you that maybe weren't available to you beforehand. So, I hope you found this valuable. If you did, feel free to comment below. Feel free to share it. And if you've got a perspective or something that you would like a different perspective on, feel free to reach out. I'd love to have a chat, love to have a conversation, because you know what, I'm not the guru. I just learn from everybody else. So happy to have a chat with any of my friends around what maybe you want to change, maybe what is serving you, what's not serving you. But if I can help, I'm absolutely, right by your side. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye for now.